This is Mount Marvelous. These are the rambly babblings of a middle-aged man. Because this is Bunzy's vlog! Hurrah!
Hello and welcome to Bunzy's vlog! Today I want to talk about something that I wish I had more of. I wish I had more of. I went very something that I wish I had more of. Something that a lot of people in the world believe they've got. Something that a lot of people in the world haven't got, and something that most of the world's media seems to be searching for. I'm guessing you've guessed what it is. That's right, today I want to talk about talent. And I'm not one of these people who's going to go, oh yeah, I'd hate to be famous, I'd hate my channel to get massive so I could quit my job. No, I'd love it. Obviously I would love Mount Marvelous to become so big that the world's media companies are begging at my door like worms, and I'll go, be off with you BBC. You're too small for me. Ha! License payers' money. It barely covers my coffee costs. Well, to be honest, it probably doesn't cover my coffee costs because I do drink a lot of coffee anyway. But talent. The world is constantly searching for it, isn't it? If we're to believe what we're told, then Britain's got it, hasn't it? Simon Cowell goes around the world sucking up talent like a giant talent leech. There's only so much of it in the world, and I'd be the first to admit that I don't have a lot of it. I talk very quickly, I get excited about things. It's always been the way I am, you know. What can I do other than jabber and make these videos? That's what I do. But surely there's going to be a bit of a point at which we run out of talent. All these talent shows on television, they're going to reach a point where Britain doesn't have any more talent. All it's going to be is a load of people trying to play some spoons, or a bloke going, oh, I've never tried the guitar before, but I'll give it a go, Simon. And Simon's going, this disgusts me. But it's going to get like that, where there's no talent left. If everyone gets famous at exactly the same time, it's going to get to the point where everyone in the world is famous. And none of us want that, do we? I don't want my mum in Hollywood films. She's a nice old lady. I don't want her in Hollywood films walking down a red carpet going out with Brad Pitt. She does a lovely roast. Surely we've got to get to a point where we go, enough is enough. Let's have a talent embargo. Keep your talent. We're not going to show it on television. And reality shows are just the same, aren't they? They just get wannabes, sort of suck the talent out of them, the little bit of talent they have. Maybe they're very good at singing, or maybe they're great at ice skating, or maybe they're very good at ballroom dancing. Come, ballroom dancing with us. There's got to be a point at which we stop. And all I'm saying is, let's stop now. Now, this is going to hurt some of you, but I've got to break it to you. Not everyone in the world is destined to be famous. I know I'm not destined to be famous, but I get a huge amount of pleasure out of making vlogs. And it's nice to look back at things in sort of a year or two's time and think, oh yeah, that was a nice one, I enjoyed doing that. I've got to a point now I don't really make them for anyone else. I make them for me because I enjoy it. And I think more people who maybe want to be singers, or maybe want to be models, or maybe want to play the guitar, do it at home. The world doesn't need to see it. I don't want to see you play the guitar. Sorry. In the same way that when I was a student and I went to a party, if there was a bloke with a guitar, I would run a mile. Because you know he's going to be a... Sorry to offend. So it's time. Stop the talent shows. Not everyone in the world can be famous. I don't want my dogs to be famous. I don't want a famous gerbil. I don't want to have a famous hat. It's not just Simon Cowell's fault. Yeah, YouTube's partly to blame because everyone can have a YouTube channel now, can't they? I know you're going to go, well, you should have a YouTube channel yourself then, should you? Hey, you come on here saying you don't want to be famous. You don't want to be famous. Why are you making films, eh? Why are you making these videos if you don't want to be famous? Yeah, you shouldn't be making the videos, should you? Calm, please, stop. These are not the droids you're looking for. All I'm saying is, does anyone really want to watch a video on the best ways to pick up dust off the floor? There's another website that's worse than YouTube though, and it's called YouNow. You can broadcast live on it, right? Which sounds great, doesn't it? Broadcasting live to the world. Except if you go on there was a bloke today, right, on YouNow, whilst I was watching, and I watched for 2 minutes. It's my own fault. I'll give you that. I haven't got a life. I sat in front of the camera doing that. Maybe someone had not told him that the idea of broadcasting live is you have to do something. You don't just put the camera on and then carry on with your everyday activity, which is just staring at your computer. At least talk to the people. And if you can't do that, don't broadcast live. Anyway, it was a bit of a rant today, wasn't it? I do apologise, but you know, what can I say? The world's run out of talent. Sorry to have to break it to you, but at least I was of some service. Thanks for watching. Bye.